This video is to show you how to use the website assist.org. Assist.org is a website that has formal articulation agreements between community colleges in California and Cal State or UC university campuses. It now also includes some private colleges and universities. To use it, select your community college. So for us, that's Mount San Antonio College, Mount SAC. And now we can choose agreements with other institutions. If you are planning to transfer to a UC, you always want to use Assist because all of these UC campuses, they do not factor in transfer degrees in meeting their major requirements. So if you are planning to go to a UC, definitely use Assist. For Cal State's, you have the option to use Assist to look up any major, but in most cases, you're better off getting a transfer degree. But what do you do if the major you have doesn't have a transfer degree, or the Cal State you want to attend doesn't consider the transfer degree similar to their major? In those cases, you definitely want to use Assist. So let's look at Cal Poly Pomona for this example. Click View Agreements. On the left-hand side, you can see a list of all the majors at Cal Poly Pomona. Make sure the major option is selected. You can also type in the major to find it. I'm interested in Visual Communication Design. This program does not have a transfer degree for it, so this is the best way to find out what major classes a student would need. So on the left-hand side, you will see a list of the major courses a student at Cal Poly Pomona would be taking in their first and second year if this was their major. And then on the right-hand side, you will see which Mount SAC courses Cal Poly Pomona considers equivalent. So if you took that class at Mount SAC, you wouldn't need to take an additional class at Cal Poly Pomona. So let's scroll down and learn more. First, we have some general information about transfer and admissions requirements. Then we have information on general education. They recommend students use the CalGETC to find classes for general ed, and if possible, complete the CalGETC to be GE certified. And now, here it shows the major classes, major required. So read this part very carefully, and it will show you what you could take at Mount SAC. So here it says select A, B, or C. So you could do A, B, or C. So for example, if you took A History 4, that would meet the requirement for AH 2301, and you only need one of these three, so you would be done with the whole number 1 category. Now we're at number 2. Number 2 doesn't have any specific instructions, so we want to try to take as many of these classes as you can. Here is the Cal Poly Pomona class. Here is the Mount SAC equivalent. So we would want to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Have to have all these classes done to be accepted, but the more you finish at Mount SAC, the less you have to do after you transfer. They also have some electives for the major that you can take while at Mount SAC. And that's it. That's the end of the agreement. So, full.